Hello people, Linker here during a pretty tough fight, and today I want to talk to you about the future of AFKArena. It's actually pretty unbelievable. We have a lot to cover. The stream was actually pretty awesome, so like, subscribe, consider joining the new member club, check out the link below, and let's jump right into it. Twitch Linker, take it away. So look at this for a second, chat. Look at this. You have a bunch of games. Interest and revenue are not the same thing, by the way. Anyways, these numbers are funny because you can't tell what it is, but I can tell you these are millions of dollars. Raid pays so many content creators. Yeah, so here's Raid, here's AFKArena. And I think the one thing it comes down to is that you'll see many less players uninstall AFKArena early than the other game. Like if you compare AFKArena to Raid Shadow Legends, the amount of people that quit in the first 10 hours is like nothing the same. It's like, allow me to just show you here with my wonderful paint skills. In most games, it's gonna look like this. And that's perfectly normal. It's like perfectly normal. But AFKArena, because like the first few chapters are so well designed, this. So what's my point here? The amount of people that quit in the first 2 chapters is huge, but the player retention up to chapter 10 is absolutely beast. Like the players here, this is gonna be harder to visualize, but this should be actually moving. You know, like the whole thing is actually moving as they progress, kind of. But the fact that at this point they have so much more at any given time, and the eventual retention is like losing because the more players you have to play to later chapters, the less players remain. So like the more players you have, the less is your retention. This is like basics, because like if you have more players join, then more players will leave earlier, and the game is longer, so there's more time to leave, right? The chance that players will explore the whole length of the game when it is very long is much lower than it is if the game was chapter 3, then everybody would get to chapter 3. So the reason that AFKArena has been as successful as it is the mid-game player retention. It's the fact it hooks you on with new features virtually endlessly. Like the amount of features in the early game, you people are not aware of this, but like getting all the unlocks, I think the Path Seeker sheet showed that actually wonderfully. And it's gonna load, there's gonna be a bunch of stuff, but here, I wanna show you, chat, this unlocks. So watch this. Gear enhancements, first stage. Now this is like at the real start of the game. Like this you get through in 5 minutes of the game, just starting out. So 5 minutes of the game, you get Ranhorn, Noble Tavern, Temporal Ascension, Bark Store, Rickety Cart, and then you're able to reset heroes, start summoning things, and then you get the Dark Forest, and that's a whole new area, right? Like people don't know what's the Dark Forest. Dark Forest is this thing, like the whole access to this area, right? And then you're like Arcane Labyrinth, Labyrinth Store, King's Tower, Library. This is all like within your first like few hours playing, you get a bunch of unlocks, and it never really stops. Like look, 216, 220. This is like right after you're able to join a guild. Now guild spams you, social, chat. Like it doesn't develop. Like the social aspect of AFKArena is super lacking, but the unlock part of it, like they designed the gacha beautifully. And then they have Arena of Heroes, Progression, Bounty Board, Fast Rewards, Wishlist, all of these first 4 chapters. So this is like your first playthrough of AFKArena, like the first time you open, like you unlock over 21 things. Right? There's no other game that does it like that. That's really beautiful. And then they have Resonating, Wall of Legends. Everything is behind the wall, but the walls really illustrate progress. So the first time you're actually really stuck for a stage is like 6 to 8. And look at the meantime, like they're not even living it, because these are just the features. Then you have Peaks of Time. Now Peaks of Time unlocks every stage. So I just told you, yo, you're actually stuck in stage 6. In stage 6-4, you unlock the first Peaks of Time. Anyways, you get Unrelating Blaze. So this is a whole new peak of time. And you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna get artifacts. What is this? Like, man, I'm gonna get new artifacts and my heroes are gonna be stronger, right? Now we finish 7-4, 7-4, 8-4, and then you right back onto the feature track, which hooks you right back at 820. And then you have 840, 840, 920, 920, 924, and 1022. Now, this is the point, chapter 10. This is the point where we were talking about earlier, where it's this, like here. This is like the sweet spot. Now here it actually starts dropping. And the reason is it actually passing, like this is gonna, like new players, don't this new players chat, but new players, like this chapter stop passing by so quick. So if earlier like one feature every like chapter, a few stages was like enough, here, like this can be for new players, this can be like a week. This can be like a week. And you don't have much in between. Sure, you have this unlocked, but like it's way slower. But the idea is that like it's trying to have you like kind of get used to it, like to the fact that the pace of the game will slow down. I think it's genius what they do at chapter 10. But the retention up to chapter 10, which is like easily 10 hours of gameplay, is huge. And then in the core, you have the AFKArena, and that's also designed very well, so you kind of get the point. Can't wait to unlock signature item for enemies in campaign. I'm not even kidding, this is an actual win set. Alright people, YouTube Linker here, back wrapping up this video. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you liked it. Let me know below. It's not my usual type of content, so I appreciate the feedback. Like and subscribe, it means a lot to me. And check out the Twitch if you want to be a part of this kind of stuff in the future. And for now, I've been Linker. Peace.